Hello and welcome to Healthy Aging Today. Live healthier, age stronger, smile more. Today's video could help you recognize the warning signs of a heart attack before it's too late. Have you ever wondered what a heart attack really feels like? Most people imagine someone suddenly grabbing their chest and collapsing to the ground. That's what we often see in movies and on television. But in real life, especially for adults over 60, a heart attack doesn't always begin that way. In fact, many heart attacks start with subtle warning signs that are easy to overlook. You may simply feel more tired than usual. You may notice that everyday activities suddenly seem more difficult. Or you may just have the feeling that something isn't quite right. Because these symptoms can seem so ordinary, many people assume they're simply part of getting older. Unfortunately, that's exactly why silent heart attacks can be so dangerous. Your heart doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers before it screams. The good news is that recognizing these early warning signs may help you seek medical care sooner, reducing heart damage and improving your chances of recovery. Today, we'll discuss 7 silent heart attack symptoms that every older adult should know. And be sure to stay until the end, because the final warning sign is one of the most commonly ignored and one of the most dangerous. Let's get started. Warning sign number 1. Unusual and persistent fatigue. Have you ever slept well through the night, but still woke up feeling completely exhausted? Not just a little tired, but unusually drained for no clear reason. Many people who later experienced a heart attack say they noticed this kind of fatigue several days before it happened. Simple daily activities suddenly became much harder. Walking to the mailbox, climbing a few stairs, carrying groceries, even taking a shower felt surprisingly exhausting. This type of fatigue is different from the normal tiredness we all experience from time to time. When your heart isn't pumping enough oxygen-rich blood throughout your body, your muscles and organs have to work harder just to perform everyday tasks. As a result, your body may begin sending warning signals that something isn't right. Of course, feeling tired doesn't automatically mean you're having a heart attack. Many conditions can cause fatigue. But if this exhaustion is new, unusually severe, lasts for several days, or appears together with other warning signs, it's important not to ignore it. Your body may be asking for help long before a medical emergency begins. Warning sign number 2. Cold sweats or sudden dizziness. Imagine you're sitting quietly at home, reading a book, watching television, or enjoying your morning coffee. Then suddenly, without any obvious reason, you break out into a cold sweat. The room isn't hot. You haven't been exercising, yet sweat begins running down your face or your back. At the same time, you may feel lightheaded, weak, or as though you might faint. Some people also experience nausea or an upset stomach. These symptoms happen because your body is reacting to stress. When your heart struggles to pump blood effectively, your nervous system responds immediately. That response can trigger cold sweats, dizziness, nausea, or a sudden feeling of weakness. Many people mistake these symptoms for low blood sugar, dehydration, or simply getting older. But when they appear suddenly, especially together with unusual fatigue or chest discomfort, they should never be ignored. Your body rarely sends warning signs without a reason. Listening to those signals could make all the difference. Warning sign number 3, pressure or tightness in the chest. When most people think of a heart attack, they imagine severe, stabbing chest pain. But that's not always what it feels like. Many people describe it as a heavy pressure, a squeezing sensation, or the feeling that someone is sitting on their chest. Others simply say their chest felt unusually tight or uncomfortable. The discomfort may come and go. It may last for several minutes before easing. Because it isn't always painful, many people mistake it for indigestion, muscle strain, or even stress. Unfortunately, that misunderstanding can delay life-saving treatment. If you experience a new feeling of pressure, heaviness, or tightness in your chest, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms, don't ignore it. Your heart may be asking for help. Warning sign number 4, pain that spreads beyond the chest. Heart attack pain doesn't always stay in your chest. In fact, many people first notice discomfort somewhere else. The pain may spread to your left arm, your right arm, or even both arms. It can also travel to your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, your upper back, or your upper stomach. Some people never experience chest pain at all. Instead, they only notice aching in their jaw or discomfort between their shoulder blades. That's one reason silent heart attacks are so dangerous. If unexplained pain suddenly appears in these areas, especially along with fatigue, sweating, dizziness, or chest pressure, don't assume it's simply a sore muscle. Your body could be sending you an important warning. Warning sign number 5, shortness of breath. Have you noticed that everyday activities suddenly leave you feeling out of breath? Walking through your home, climbing one flight of stairs, or carrying a few grocery bags. Things that once felt easy may suddenly become difficult. Some people even notice they have trouble breathing while lying flat in bed. They find themselves needing extra pillows just to sleep comfortably. When your heart can't pump blood efficiently, fluid can begin to build up in your lungs, making it harder to breathe. Many older adults assume they're simply getting out of shape. But sudden or worsening shortness of breath should never be ignored, especially if it's accompanied by any of the other warning signs we've discussed today. Warning sign number 6, a feeling that something just isn't right. This symptom may sound unusual, but many heart attack survivors describe the exact same experience. They often say, "I couldn't explain it. I just knew something was wrong." Some describe an overwhelming sense of uneasiness. Others say they felt unusually anxious, restless, or simply different from normal. Of course, anxiety alone doesn't mean you're having a heart attack. But if you suddenly experience an unexplained feeling that something is seriously wrong, especially together with other symptoms, it deserves immediate attention. Sometimes, your body recognizes danger before your mind fully understands what's happening. Warning sign number 7, symptoms that come and go. Perhaps the most dangerous mistake people make is believing that a symptom isn't serious because it disappears. A few minutes of chest pressure, then it goes away. Later that day, it comes back again. Many people think, "I'm feeling better now. It must have been nothing." But heart attack symptoms don't always remain constant. They may come and go for hours before becoming much more severe. Never assume that disappearing symptoms mean the danger has passed. In fact, recurring symptoms are often one of your body's strongest warning signs. Who is at higher risk? Anyone can have a heart attack. However, your risk is higher if you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, a history of smoking, obesity, a lack of regular physical activity, or a family history of heart disease. Age also plays an important role. That's why regular medical checkups become even more important as we grow older. What should you do if you notice these symptoms? If you think you or someone around you may be having a heart attack, don't wait to see if the symptoms improve. Every minute matters. Getting treatment quickly can reduce damage to your heart and improve your chances of recovery. If symptoms are severe or happen together, call 911 immediately. Don't try to drive yourself if you feel weak, dizzy, or have significant chest discomfort. Emergency medical professionals can begin treatment even before you arrive at the hospital. Small daily habits that protect your heart. The good news is that many heart problems can be prevented or managed through healthy daily habits. Stay physically active. Choose a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Manage your blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar. Avoid smoking. Get enough sleep. Manage stress in healthy ways. And don't skip your regular medical checkups. Remember, healthy aging isn't about making one big change. It's about making small, healthy choices every single day. Conclusion. Silent heart attacks are dangerous because they don't always look dramatic. Instead, they often begin with quiet warning signs. Unusual fatigue, cold sweats or dizziness, pressure in the chest, pain that spreads beyond the chest, shortness of breath, a feeling that something isn't right, and symptoms that come and go. Recognizing these warning signs could help save your life or the life of someone you love. If you found today's video helpful, please share it with your family and friends. You never know who might need this information today. Thank you for watching Healthy Aging Today. Live healthier, age stronger, smile more. We'll see you in the next video. This video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment.